Okay. We are trying to play Dominion. I'm even trying to have a recording that I actually use. Been pretty not talkative, excessively not talkative in some of the ones I've been trying to record lately. But anyways, we'll see if I can manage it. I've been really swamped work-wise, which is why there's been 2 opportunities to record and I failed them both. So we'll try to have this one go better because it's certainly not going to be any more recordings in the next 2 days. Here I'm tempted to open Taskmaster Moneylender. I'm kind of seeing Highway on the side here and thinking about how it may be rather difficult to continue to buy 5-tier Taskmasters, but given that your other option for Village is Squire and there's no draw, it definitely is seeming more like you're going to be wanting to work with Taskmasters and go up and be getting suits as opposed to trying to do too much of this highway thing. I mean, maybe you put in 3 highways and then provinces can keep your Taskmasters out, but I think it's mostly going to be this focus on Souk. So anyways, let's start Taskmaster Moneylender and really hope that you don't open Souk, because if you can open Souk, you can weigh the rat Souk, and that's pretty amazing, right? It's kind of unlikely that the first Taskmaster is actually going to reach, but you do want to build the momentum with them, certainly. And if you do, all the more amazing, right? And I think this should be Moneylender over a Skulk might be your other option, right? Just how do you get up to where you're hitting 5 for these Souks? And I think Skulk's fine, but you kind of gotta. There's a lot of moving parts there, especially if me opening Taskmaster. I could see Silver Skulk just kind of going places, but we're going this way, and things are looking pretty okay. I'm going to buy a Taskmaster here. I think next turn actually has a decent shot at hitting 5. Yeah, it's going to. I guess you get yours a little bit earlier, which is highly disturbing. And you get yours in the form of an estate trash, which is also highly disturbing. But we're just gonna do our same thing. Okay, we're missing our next Taskmaster here, so that's incredibly bad. What do I want to do here? Do we even want Highway? Probably not. I could Souk, discard here, and trash Moneylender Copper. That might be the best move. We don't want the Moneylender much longer, and I'm somehow rapidly losing all my coppers, so, This will do a Souk discard. That's a lot of Highway. Maybe I'll be surprised by it, and it'll just kind of work, but I'm not so sure. I guess you can do it that way. That's the way that you can do it. Let's see. Souk here would get me up to 8. Which is good because then I can go Taskmaster Souk. Alright, well, states are out, so I guess we'll see from here. It's probably time to pick up a few highways, isn't it? You have, 6 of them? That's a little scary. I would certainly like to get these last 2 coppers out. So maybe this is just Souk double highway. I don't think you need that many highways. The Souks really do cover quite a bit. Well, maybe you're going to have 8. I don't know, maybe that's terrible for me. Like, I'm thinking this can be another Souk highway, and then, well, actually we're pretty close to an end of game, so maybe this can't be a Souk highway. Maybe this is more looking at, like, I don't know, some provinces. I don't know how much you've trashed. We could take a province or two and a taskmaster here. Like, next turn's probably fine, right? There's 2 highways, some Souk. Well, maybe not. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of concerned that, like, if I take this thing I'm thinking about taking, that I can just be piled out on. But what other options are there? Maybe we take a nothing with this. We could take the highway. I mean, that could certainly get me piled out on. Yeah, let's risk it. I mean, you have 1 taskmaster out. You can only produce 3 buys, right? Which should be fine. Actually. Genuinely. Okay, 2 provinces. Alright, let's see if I can win this right here. There's a good chance. There's a very good chance. Alright, so this can just be 5 provinces. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think the Souks were just way better than the highways. I think that this was kind of a misplay to be going after these so fast. Like, especially as you get into, like, the piles being down, like, just having more buys is more valuable. Like, even, I mean, we saw, like, I was really sweating at my buys this turn, and then, like, at the end I realized that maybe I didn't even need to be buying that province because you could only possibly produce 3 buys out of your Souk. So I'd even say that this province was an incorrect buy. I just, like, completely misread what your deck was doing, and getting more trash down. Like, what you still are carrying 4 coppers in a state. Like, you got to be getting the Souks over the highways. I think that's where things went well there. So hopefully this one was semi exciting to watch. I think I managed to talk through the whole thing, which was an accomplishment, and hopefully I can get one of these out in a couple days instead of, a couple weeks like the last couple. See you all.